Hey guys, what is up? It is Th3bomb. Now, I know I've been away for streaming this week, at least. Hopefully, I'll get back on that train tomorrow, if not Saturday, with a uh, game in one stream. I'm hoping I can do Splatoon 1 in one stream. If I have to do it on Saturday, I will, but I'm hoping I can do it tomorrow afternoon. Brother is home right now, so it kind of makes things hard for me to actually stream on our Wi Fi. But yeah, so hopefully that happens soon. But today I want to talk about some gaming news that happened like the day I'm recording this, so August the 8th. We'll talk about three major things and some other stuff that, you know, we should probably talk about as well. Anyways, let's get started. So, yeah, let's start with Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Now, this is they finally actually confirmed it, although they kind of confirmed it by letting it slip on Twitter. Um, because of, well, actually, no, James Harden accidentally slipped it. It was James Harden's fault. And yes, I'm talking about that James Harden, the Houston Rockets player in the NBA. However, they did announce it for October, which is quite surprising given the fact that the usual release date of something like a Call of Duty game usually launches in November. However, we do have one game that is launching in November that we know of for pretty much sure, which would be Red Dead Redemption 2. It's kind of like claim that territory now, and all the other games are moving around that. So we're looking, you're possibly looking at like games. Maybe Nintendo throws a curveball or two, whether it's I'll talk about one of the other games later, or Pokemon into that segment. Just kind of if you don't know what's going on there. Red Dead Redemption 2 is kind of the huge hit of November. Everything else is like, okay, Rockstar's releasing here. We need to avoid that. Because Rockstar quite commonly has quite a big sell audience when it comes to gaming. So, yeah, that's kind of what they wanted to avoid. So they wanted to avoid getting in Red Dead's area, which, understandably, the first Red Dead was actually a really good game. I hadn't played it myself, but I've heard really good things about it. So I might be willing to give it a try one of these days. Anyways, we'll talk a little bit about Ubisoft bringing The Division back. Now, if you, well, they're The Division back as in like the Division 2. They're introducing a new game in the Tom Clancy's The Division series, which might surprise you considering the fact that they've been supporting The Division for 4 years and now they're introducing, hey, we've got another one coming, which honestly is quite exciting if you are somebody who is interested in games like The Division and Destiny, although The Division is more grounded in sort of reality. It's more if you took Rainbow Six Siege and gave it basically the Destiny gameplay. It's as far as I can see. Anyways, this game, I'm not exactly sure, but I'm pretty sure it's 2018, but I could possibly be wrong. Ubisoft introduced that today as well, so if you're a huge fan of the Division, there you go, more Division. Next thing we need to talk about is the Nintendo Direct. So I'll leave the big spoiler to the end where Nintendo released it, but we got a few more interesting things. We got more information about Mario Tennis Aces, which actually might be a game I'm willing to pick up, considering I picked up Mario Tennis Open and I wasn't very pleased with that, as well as the Mario Tennis that actually appeared on the Wii U. I forgot what it was called. No, I can't remember. But the Mario Tennis Wii U, I wasn't very happy with the Wii one because the motion controls kind of ruined it, and you couldn't play with the Pro controller or old GameCube controllers, even though it was the GameCube game basically. I don't know what's going on there. You got the GameCube game, which was pretty good, and then you got the game I refer to as simply the best Mario Tennis title in the whole entire series, the original. So Mario Tennis Aces looks like something I might pick up. There's a couple of new mechanics which actually seem really interesting to add into like more of a classic style Mario Tennis on modern graphics. So I might be looking at actually getting that. There is motion controls included if you are interested in motion controls, but like I'm going to say right now, it's not exactly something that if like it is something that's there if you want to get active. You can play. Hey, I've got a couple extra Joy Cons. You want to play tennis with me? And you go swing a racket. I just happen to have my Joy Cons sitting here. That's all. My 2 extra Joy Cons. So you just go play tennis. And it uses the motion controls in a very functional way. We've got Okami HD coming to Switch. A little bit more information about the Dark Souls remaster, including a amiibo that's coming. As far as we know, the only use for the actual amiibo is the Praise the Sun emote, using it as often as you can, which doesn't make any sense, but you know, Nintendo's usually better than Bandai Namco at doing that. Maybe they're looking at how you implement this stuff in the remaster for Metroid Prime 4 when it does come out this year as well. We didn't get any news on that, but we're assuming 2018 is a release date, as well as Pokemon. Those are kind of assumed. We're not exactly certain, but maybe Bandai's trying something here with the Dark Souls remaster and implementing amiibo and stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised. We got more information. I might have set up Project Octopath. We got a little bit more information, more characters, and saying, hey, this game's just about ready to release. We got information about Kirby Star Allies, Detective Pikachu. Oh gosh, there was a bunch. I don't think I have the Reddit page open anymore. South Park: The Fractured But Whole is coming to Switch, which we kind of saw coming. Like, if you haven't been reading the rumors, stuff like that. Splatoon 2 is getting a whole paid DLC package. So, if you don't know, we're getting an Octoling paid DLC. In Splatoon 1, you were able to hack and become a Octoling. Now they're not allowing. Now the Octoling thing is going to be a paid DLC, which makes sense. There's a whole nother campaign behind it, as well as if you pre-order now, you actually get a couple of free gear. So if you play Splatoon 2 like I do, Champion Dave Bacon, you might want to go check that out. I'm a huge fan of the Splatoon series. I picked it up at the original when that came out. That's why I'm going to try and do the original on a Game in One stream. And yeah, stuff like that. As far as new Nintendo didn't release really anything new that we didn't know about. Undertale is coming to Switch eventually. We got more of a conclusive for No More for Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes, which is basically a spin-off game. It's not exactly No More Heroes 3. Travis Strikes Again is based on in that reality, just in a different area, which is quite interesting. Anywho, last thing I want to talk about is probably the thing that overshadows everything. And I literally mean from Call of Duty to maybe possibly dethroning Red Dead Redemption 2 if it goes on sale in November as being the highest grossing video game of the holiday season. Now, you might be saying, well, Matthew, if you've probably been watching, Matthew, like there's only a couple of Nintendo franchises that probably do it. For example, Breath of the Wild probably wasn't going to do it. Mario probably wasn't going to do it. You could more than likely see Smash maybe doing it. It might be very close second, but it might not do it. And then there's Pokemon, which probably will, because Pokemon's a very lovable franchise. In fact, I like Pokemon. I play the online trading card game, so if I do a live stream tomorrow that's not a Game in One stream, I will be playing that. Okay, all that out of the way. We're talking about Smash Bros. So, we got a new announcement today. You know these little fellers? Yeah, they got announced. Well, not these ones per se. Where is... Okay, this one. And this one. These two fellers were in a kind of the way they introduced the original Splatoon, like the fighting kind of stuff from E3 back in 2000 and... Whew, the game came out in 2015. No, the game's already 3 years old. Yeah, 2015. 2014 when they actually introduced this. Well, yeah, in 2014 when they actually introduced this is one of the reasons why I bought a Wii U. Actually, was this Splatoon game that I never heard about before, but I thought, it might be an interesting game. I'll give it a shot. What do you know? I enjoyed it. So yeah, I introduced these guys fighting against each other, and all of a sudden the screen goes dark. Inkling Girl looks up, and Smash logo. And the whole gaming internet blew up because Smash Bros. Is coming to Nintendo Switch, which was rumored and kind of seeable that they would do it. Although we're not exactly sure if it's a port or it's a new game in the franchise. Um, we don't know that yet. Yeah, so there's gonna be stuff like that. We're gonna get new characters because they introduced the Inklings as new characters because they got their invite finally to Smash in a kind of creepy like, oh gosh, it's here, it's our time, let's go play Smash, kind of funny way. Sorry about that. That was brutal. We got to look at the Link, which looks more like the Breath of the Wild Link than we got with Smash 4 on the Wii U. Just saying. Mario, Donkey Kong, they were all kind of faded out though, so we don't exactly know what's going on there. Just saying. So we'll have to wait and see, I guess, when it comes to that. Anyways, they gave us a blank release date of 2018, so by my judgment, like either they'd have to be working on this game from the moment they launched the Wii U title, which would have been 2015, from the moment they finished Mewtwo. Oh no, the moment they finished Bayonetta and all that DLC that came along with that, the moment they finished that, they had to start working on Smash if they wanted to make a new game. And I'm not sure they'd make it in time for 2018. So I'm more than likely looking at its support with a few new characters. So like Super Smash Bros. DX or something. I don't know what we're going to see. We're going to hopefully get more info of it at E3. Like I said, this might be a game that outsells the Red Dead Redemption 2 juggernaut that's been moving Call of Duty back. They moved Call of Duty ahead a month of its typical release schedule. That being said, guys, I am not the guy to be confirming rumors here because, like, honestly, my track record is, like, I got the news. I saw the news a couple of days ago that Marcus Sellers actually posted on Twitter that, hey, we're getting a Direct on the 8th. And I'm like, Nintendo hasn't announced it yet. I'm pretty sure they would have announced it, like, a week ago if they had. So it was pretty bold for him to say it, but we got the Direct. It was 30 minutes long. We got some simultaneous release games on 3DS and Switch, and the fact that Nintendo's still supporting it. And we got a game for 2019, it's looking like, for Switch. There's a new WarioWare game coming out for 3DS and yada yada yada. If you want to go check it out, I'm not sure if I'll post a link to the Direct in the video description, but I might. So yeah, just if it's there, go check it out. If not, Nintendo Direct March 8th, 2018, and it'll show up. Yeah, so that's huge. The huge news, we're getting Smash, Call of Duty, Division 2, and a bunch of other games, stuff that you might not be interested in. So, yeah, that's been the Bomb News, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, I'd like to hear what you guys thought in the description below. I might even come in there and interject my own opinion. Have a question for me, have something you'd like me to cover in the Bomb News segment, please, as always, leave it in the comments, because I'll be there. Like, you can guarantee me be there in the comments, looking at them. Anyways, guys, that is my time for today. As always, I am Th3bomb93, and as always, stay bomby.